Now this session is about AI chatbot, and then we move on to AI agent. Now in this session, I don't want you to be so humble. I want you to raise your hand if you have already built any AI chatbot before on any website. Can you raise your hand if you have built any chatbot before? All right, so a few of you. Now keep your hands up, okay? Now keep your hands up if you think your chatbot is a type of AI agent. Yes? No? Yes? Not you. All right. So today we are going to talk about chatbot and AI agent. What is the purpose? Why do we want to have chatbots? To engage our customers on our website, to give users what they want so that they can give the business what we want. But there's one other example. Let me introduce this one. SOHAI. I call it so high. I'm trying to pronounce it correctly because if you say it incorrectly, it might be a curse word in one of the Chinese dialects, meaning what? Stupid, idiot, crazy, and so on. Now this is very innovative because who are the users of so high? And they are the scammers. And this chatbot keeps on engaging the users, the scammers, to give them hope. False hope, only to be found out a few days later. And this chatbot doesn't really give what the users want, but it serves a higher purpose. Now, who knows the creator of this chatbot? Can you raise your hand? Who knows Dylan Tan? Nobody. Okay, I want to say something to Dylan. I salute him. He might not be the first one to come up with this idea, but he made it happen. He is the first one. And that is what we need in the age of AI. We need to think big, start small, and act now. Act tonight after this session, after today's event, so that you can go and implement all the creative ideas you have. Now, my name is Ricky Su, S-O-O, not S-O-H, not Saul. But if you know me and my journey, then you might think that I'm also a bit so high as a tech person. Now I reveal my years here so that you know which era I came from. I started programming in my university year, PHP. I went on to be a blogger, first using Blogspot, then I turned to WordPress later on. That was probably one of my wisest decisions I made at that point of time. But I had a problem. I did not know what to talk about. So I blogged about food, people, current issues. Now that I look back, I really did not know why I do those things. Then in 2010, I became even more so high. I registered a lot of domain names. And I squat of them, hoping people come and buy. The so-called cyber squatting. And one of the domain names I registered was lengzai.com. LENGCHAI.com, handsome guy. Then I didn't know what to do about it, so I just redirected it from lengzai.com to my website, rickysu.com. So that when people went to lengzai.com, they see rickysu.com. All right, don't laugh, because 15 years ago, I was a bit more qualified. I was younger, and I could call myself a bit more lengzai. Then my dark age came. I got stagnant for about 10 years. I did not really develop myself. I got distracted, and I went into the business side of the entrepreneurial real world. Until 2022, at the end of that year, ChatGPT came out, and that woke me up. Wow, the era of Gen AI. So I did a few projects, and until now, today I want to showcase to you one of the crazy project is AI research agent. Oh, by the way, I don't want to call myself so high anymore. I just want to call myself crazy. So whenever I say crazy, you know what I mean, all right? Sorry, I'm blocking you. Okay, so now I'm going to go for a bit of demo. And before that, you might want to know a little bit about AI chatbot and AI agent. Are they the same thing or are they different? So very briefly, I just want to say that a chatbot answers questions, and an AI agent takes action for you. And an AI chatbot could also be an AI agent. So it depends on what you do with the chatbot or agent. Okay, I'm going to do some demonstration here. And you know what? The fear of public speaking is real, but the fear of field demonstration is even worse. So pray for me, please. So as you can see on this website, until today I do not know what to put on my website, so I just put something like this, okay? It looks very crazy, not so high, crazy, okay? So you can see a very ugly header banner here, and then there are a few articles. In fact, these are my deep research report. And for your information, before Gemini, Perplexity, ChatGPT came out with their deep research, I already came up with my own version of deep research. And I am using my own workflow automation here to do all this. So for example, I want to search for the cost of living in Malaysia. So there's an executive summary, there's a full report, and then at the end, there are some references as well. So how are you going to use it? Okay, two ways. Method number one, you talk to my AI agent at the bottom. Or method number two, you send an email, okay, an email to report@wikisu.com with the research area or research topic in the email subject. Then within 2-3 minutes, you will get a full report like that, okay? So this is a personal website, yet you do not see a lot of information about me because I wasn't very comfortable sharing everything about myself, yet I still want to share about what I can do. And you can see there are some very crazy interfaces here. One little floating icons on the left, another floating icons on the right. This is really not good UX, right? Okay, but I do this purposely for your comparison purpose. On the left-hand side, I call it a chatbot. On the right-hand side, I call it an AI agent. Okay, let's do it. So for this one, can you hear me from the back? Okay, great, huh? So basically, you just turn this on, and then you say you want to learn something, and then it will tell you, so what can I help you? These are the things you can learn from this website today. And you can see, okay, peer learning and knowledge sharing, language learning strategies, hackathon, and other things. Now these are the topics already existing on my website. So I already put in all these sources into the website so that you can ask any question about those topics. Now, let's say I want to learn about another topic. I want to learn about vibe coding, okay? So it's the use of AI to generate code for creating a website or creating an app. So it doesn't have any knowledge about vibe coding, but one thing so smart about it is that it searches on the internet to find out what vibe coding is, and then here it is, the answers. So if you look at the back end, so you can see here, I'm using this platform called Chatbot. You can register for one for free, okay, and then you can test it out and decide to pay or not in the later. So in the sources, I put in the website. It will crawl the website by itself to find out all the articles. And then I also uploaded a file. And the file is an FAQ file. So I use ChatGPT to generate the FAQ file. So this is a very simple one. And in fact, I tell you, this chatbot, I call it a chatbot, but it is actually calling itself an AI agent. So nowadays, many people are calling their products AI agent. So whether it's really AI agent or not is up to you to decide. Okay, so for me, it can qualify as an AI agent, but if you're using a free account, there are not a lot of things you can do. It just acts like a chatbot. So this is chatbot. And the second thing I want to show you is this thing. So you can see this younger me. I'm not sure whether this is called Lang Zai or not, but this is like 20 years ago. So if you want, you can also speak to the AI agent, okay, using voice, but I will just type here. All right, so how to use this? So it will show you, it will explain to you how you can use it. And this is a place where you are going to generate a research report to be sent to you. Okay, so let's say I want a report on web marketing, okay? The use of AI in real-time marketing. So it doesn't have this knowledge, and then it is going to generate a report. Okay, is there any specific topic I want to know about this web marketing? So I say web marketing in 2025. Actually, there's only 2025 because it didn't exist before 2025. So how many words you want for the research report? I'll just say, all right, 1,000 to make the time shorter. And what style do you want? I want business. I click next. And then you ask me for an email address. I'll just put in a test email account. Maybe I can show you the mailbox later on. And then it asks me to review all the information that it is going to send out. And then here is the information. And if you confirm, you just click submit. And then check your mailbox later on. You will receive a full report. Okay? So now, I think we are going to wait for a few minutes. And while we are doing that, let's move on to test other features. So I want another report on WordPress development using AI. And then supposedly it is going to generate another report for me, but there's something wrong with this, and it says I can only submit once, cannot submit twice. Okay, so I feel angry. I say, I'm not happy. I'm mad. Okay, so this AI agent now detects that my sentiment or my emotion is negative. So now it is trying to connect me to the owner of this AI chatbot, AI agent. Then I say, yes, get Ricky to explain to me. So it will try to connect the user to Ricky. And give your full name first. Okay, I'll just put in my initials. So this is not very smart. It asks me for the email address again. So I'll just put in another email address. Phone number, I'll just put in, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So write the message. I don't have a message for you, Ricky. I already said that I'm mad. Okay, would you like to set up an appointment with Ricky Su? Yes. Next. Okay, so you can see AI agent helping me to do something, okay, with my customers. By the way, this is not real. I do this for the sake of today's session. Okay, so what time? Let's say tomorrow, 10 a.m. And then it is supposed, okay, requested for this time slot. Yes, I confirm. And then one more magic. Okay, in order to identify the user, I ask it to take a photo. All right. Next. Then it will confirm. Okay. If you trust me, please put in your photo. There's no privacy policy here. Okay, review and submit. Okay, so these are the things I'm going to submit to Rikisu. So you can see I have fixed an appointment. Okay, this is the photo. I'll just say submit. All right, so in one moment, okay, let me just check my calendar. Okay, it hasn't come out yet. Yeah, it came out already. Sunday, tomorrow, 10 a.m. Okay, it has helped me to set an appointment with one of my users. Okay, now let me go to the mailbox where we send the email to and check it out. But by the way, it also sent to WordPress, okay, but I don't publish it because if it is from you, I don't publish. Okay, let me just refresh. Okay, so in the mailbox, you can see this report. Okay, research report, embracing the future, the rise of why marketing. Okay, so you can see a full report coming out, delivered to your mailbox in just 2 to 3 minutes. And in WordPress, there's the same thing, okay? This is a WordPress post that I can choose to publish if I want. Okay, so it is full of information, okay? I need WordPress troubleshooter to help me on this. Okay, so you can edit this post. I can edit the post and I can choose to publish it if I want. Okay, so it is helping me to post to WordPress as well as sending to the user by email. Okay, one last thing I want to share with you is this. Okay, I want to write an inspiring article. And then it should ask me what topic you want to write about. So I want to write about the power of AI agent. All right, enter. Then what it is going to do, it is going to craft a social media post. AI agents are powerful. Okay, just give me, I just want to write an inspiring post on AI agent. All right, so it is going to work on an inspiring post, and then it is going to post on Facebook for me. Let's check the Facebook account. Oh, not here. Okay, let me check it from here. Copy voice. Okay. All right, so this is a Facebook account that I own for experimental purpose. And every morning I have a workflow automation going on that it posts something on the Facebook page automatically. Even make a picture using the latest image gen in ChatGPT. Okay, let me just refresh and hopefully the post on AI agent will come out. Okay, it doesn't come out yet. One last try. Okay, Murphy's Law, what can go wrong will go wrong. Maybe it has gone wrong, okay? So I can check later. Okay, let's not wait for it. Okay, back to our, one more thing I missed to share with you. I created this so-called AI agent using job form. All right, so job form is like Google Form last time, okay, but it might be many more powerful than Google Form. And then you can create many things out of a form. You can create a workflow, you can create a chatbot, you can create an AI agent. Okay, go and explore, free account. Okay, last but not least, now let me continue my presentation. I've got how many minutes left? Just 5? All right. So in the last 5 minutes, I just want to share with you some action steps that we all can take together. And this action step, and I called it scope it, orchestrate it, and humanize it. Okay, if you take the initials, it so happens to be S, O, and H. Okay, to help you to remember better. Okay, very briefly. So if you want to do something like this, you need to decide on your scope. What you want to do and what you do not want to do. You need to be user-driven and think big, but start small now with a minimum viable product or system so that you can keep on testing. And the next thing is to orchestrate it. That means to decide on what tools to use and get them working together. Last but not least, it is to humanize the experience with the user. And one thing is about conversational design. Should the chatbot be more friendly, more official, more reserved, more creative? How high the temperature you want it to be? And you might want to consider to use a brand voice, a brand document to guide the chatbot how it should behave. And in some cases, we need to know the limits of a chatbot or AI. Then we need to escalate certain cases to human. For example, just now, it has escalated to me by taking a picture and asking me for an appointment. So with that, I think we can all learn from today's sharing that although I am quite crazy, okay, yet I've been able to learn and create a chatbot as well as an AI agent. And there are many more things we can explore in this age of AI. So let's think big about the future. Start small with a minimum system, and then act now, act tonight, implement on your website. Thank you very much.